Minutes or so to go, and you're into the weekend. The Nifty, for the time being, is at the high point of the day. Good time to get in Nimesh Shah, who joins us, tell us what he's picking up in terms of D Street chatter. Hey, Nimesh.
Hi, Nigel. A good recovery for the markets, and the good part is there has been an equally strong pullback for the broader markets as well. Despite that, the broader market is down 0.5%, and there are a lot of stocks which are under pressure today. But the big shakeout was in the PSU stocks today. Big sell-off in the first couple of hours of trade in the PSU names. And remember, I've been saying this for a while now, that there is a bit of churn happening in the PSU basket. Also, some domestic mutual funds have been actively booking as well in the PSU stocks. So maybe there were early signs of some bit of caution required in the PSU that played out. But again, my sense is today's sell-off is not led by the large institutions. It's largely the retail and the HNI unwinding which happened in a lot of the PSU names. That's the overall feedback. From a flow perspective, while it's mixed, an interesting feedback that after a very long time, some bit of interest seems to be back in the consumer stocks from the larger institutions. So that's one space now we need to watch out for. From a technical perspective, again, the range is very narrow for the time being. 21,690 on the downside, that's an important crucial support level, and on the upside, 21,800 is a level to watch. If that gets taken out, you could see some bit of short covering. But range bound day of trade, good recovery from the lows. But again, some signs of churn is very much visible in the PSU basket.
What about stocks, Nimesh?
Well, in terms of individual names, the first stock is Hindustan Foods. Been consolidating in a very narrow range in the last many weeks. In fact, recently the company raised funds by QIP as well. Now I understand there's going to be a large block in Hindustan Foods very soon. P is going to be a likely seller in that stock. So that's something to track going forward. The second name is United Spirits. That's been buzzing in trade today and good volumes as well. I understand some bit of interest is back from larger institutions. In fact, a leading long-only fund seems to be an active buyer in United Spirits, and hence a big up move in that stock in today's trade. The third name is Godrej Industries. The holding company of the Godrej Group has rallied pretty smartly from the lows of 600 to 800, 830 now. And at these levels, some bit of block offers have been shown to a lot of investors. So maybe some bit of profit booking is visible in that stock from larger institutions. Remember, it's not a very liquid stock, so to speak. And the last name is Dabur. I spoke about consumer names. Dabur stands out. For the second day running, the feedback is there are very strong buy flows. Expect high delivery volumes in Dabur from larger institutions.
All right, interesting list there, Nimesh, as always. Thanks very much for that. Well.